Good morning. Hello, hello. Look at the weather outside. It's a beautiful, beautiful sunny day. And after a bit of a complicated one yesterday, and definitely one of my longest, I very much look forward to where today we'll end up and what we'll discover. It's a bit hot here, to be honest, but I think once we get on the motorcycle, it should be okay. This hotel was very nice. I'm very happy I found it. Very affordable, great quality. Yeah, I keep learning new things on the go. You can book hotels directly on the Chinese version of AMAP. That's the map application that I'm using in China. On the Chinese version, you can see the hotels and the prices on the map, like on the dots. And that's how I just found this one. Very close to the one that I had intended to book initially, but almost half the price. Anyway, small things like this, but they add up and make me feel good. So I'm almost ready. It's about 11:30 now in the morning. I had a long evening yesterday. I stayed awake until 3, 4 in the morning, working a bit on my computer, watching some things, resting. Yeah, I just wanted to enjoy the time I had here of rest, but also had a good night of sleep. I woke up again with the rooster pretty much in my ear. So yeah, we are ready to go. There's the rooster. So we're ready to go. I'm going down in a bit and departing. We are on our way. Now, one thing I would like to do before proceeding much further is to actually pass the motorcycle store. Maybe change my oil now. Let's check the right. Maybe there's not one around here. I couldn't find on the map. I want to check my I want to change my oil, tense my chain. A couple things I need to do. I don't see. And then we'll be on our way. I'll be on my way. Nice. I found a store. We're changing my oil right now, and in the meantime I will try to do something I should be able to do myself and I haven't done yet, which is to tense my chain. We lifted the motorcycle, and I can also lubricate it afterwards, so it should be alright. Okay, let me see now. I think I'll get very dirty today. Okay. 1, 2,
我今天都34.5啊。
3.5.
真找我要嘛都。
I need to be able to do this with my instruments. So. Okay. Here at the bottom. 1, 2, 3.1. Okay, more or less. I think that's needed.
哦，明天的油价就9块多了，明天。可能就到55。
Okay. Okay, and now I need this one though. I need one of these. Because my current ones are not enough. It's not enough. I can block this, but I think I need one of these. Chrome, vanadium, and then I will be okay.
我以为他走，我以为这个是走，我以为他是两个。
OK， 这个，对，OK，OK，OK， 老板，这个can I buy that? Can I buy this one from you?
我可以从你那里买这个吗？
哦，你说买一个啊？哦，
Because 这个 I need longer.
我帮你买一个过来嘛，去那边买一个，我去外面买一个，我帮你到外面买一个。
Help you
Buy
buy
one.
one outside.
Okay. Okay. I need 19. It's 19. Okay. Okay. So I'm done. That was really cool. Basically changed my oil, learned how to tense my chain, and I couldn't fix my gas indicator. It stopped working at all since yesterday. Yeah, I guess I'll try to find that in another store, see if it can be fixed. And I got rid. In exchange, I gave away my old sprockets and the chain. They don't cost much to buy, and I don't need to carry them for 10,000 kilometers more. So I think it's a very 2 kilograms or something like that. So it's a very fair trade. This is a good guy. I told him about my trip, where I'm going, what I'm doing. He was curious about my flags. So that's pretty cool. Good start of the day. Everything is fixed. Not everything, but everything important. And I'm ready to go. Okay. Bye bye. Okay, we are good. Now I go this way. I think. Or not. What did I do? Sun is behind me. I didn't need to go this way. Did I? Okay. Now we have new oil. The chain is lubricated. Everything is fine. For whatever reason, my map is telling me to go this way, which I know shouldn't be the case, I think. Okay. Oh, okay, yeah, I need to turn around. We want to go, what's the time? Oh, it's 1 o'clock. The good part is my motorbike has no apparent damage from the road yesterday. That's important. It's a curious dog. I really don't know. I mean, I wanted to go to the mountains here. I saw a nice road. I think it's more or less on my way. So we'll follow a map. Okay, let me show you the plan for today. Now I'm on my way through the mountain. I want to just go on this road I saw on the map. It's a mountain road away from the main ones. And beyond that, today we're going to Pu'er. Now, if you go in a straight line, it's not that far. But anyhow, but the way I go, it might once again become 200 kilometers. But at the same time, these are somewhat shortcuts that I'm taking, or way through the mountain, slower but more direct. So you shouldn't add much distance to the total amount. So anyway, this is the plan. Okay, you can see I'm just trying to judge the road. Is this mud? No, this is dried cement, but just dried in a very strange form. Yeah, that's where we're still in this part of China. I've been here like for a month, but barely moved from on the map, I think, at least from a global perspective, from this perspective. However, that's the plan. Okay, so we're going towards Pu'er. I'm leaving Jiangcheng. There's some clouds, and I saw the weather forecast. It said that there might be some rain over the next hours soon here, so I hope that means that it's not towards the direction where I'm going now. There's only one way to find out, and let's hope for the best. Like yesterday it worked out. Our hopes were heard, so let's see today. Look at that here on top of the mountain.
How are you figuring out?
A very nice plateau. There's a bathroom over there.
You know, the thing about dark, we've got about 20 different
It's pretty cool.
particles that it could be. Okay. Some of them are well motivated.
I'm once again listening to my podcast.
Not as much. So
I think that solves the copyright issues, no flagging on YouTube. This is Star Talk with Neil deGrasse Tyson.
So WIMPs, the weakly interacting massive particles,
Highly recommended.
they do have an intervention, which is the
And I just wanted to mention also, it looks like I have no gas,
axons.
but my gas tank is full, so that's how it's going to be from now on. A little tricky to
So they can switch axion from
remember, but
and then you can detect that
which way do we go here?
Now, primordial black holes, they would be black holes that formed very early in the history of the universe.
Right or
Some of them
left?
do, so they have to be bigger than.
Left goes down, right goes...
But there would be some left over, and they form wherever there's some region of the universe that it has an excess of stuff in it, an overdensity that collapses into a black hole. And that,
Okay,
for example,
this way?
could be at some phase transition in the early universe. This is like when water boils,
Hopefully.
switches from liquid to gas, and that's where you get these fluctuations that would make primordial black holes. And the reason we compare nowadays is because there's
It's a fascinating thing to listen to. I don't know if...
break it.
Oh. That's a steep road. Wow. I did not expect that.
So they make it is in particle
Okay.
accelerators, such as the Large Hadron Collider at CERN.
Oh, that's a good road we just found.
Really rapidly moving protons.
I did not expect that.
Moving nearly at the speed of light, and out come.
In theory, it shouldn't be so good, this road. It's a mountain road. Hey, not bad. Let's see where he goes. Dark matter. That's a super nice road. Wow, it's better than the main one, I think.
They might escape from the detector without. And you can see that's mismanagement.
Anyhow. Oh, a beautiful road as well. Wow, look at that. Google doesn't even want to reconnect with this road. I was thinking yesterday how can Google know that this is a road? Has Google stolen data about vehicle traffic in China? Because I don't think Chinese people have Google installed on their phones, Google Maps. So I think that's the only way for Google to recognize these routes as roads, right? Because somebody goes through them, they track the GPS, and then it becomes established as a road if you have cars going. But there's no Google Maps in China. I don't think anybody uses it, and not for sure to the extent that you have all the roads recognized. So that's very strange. I have no idea how that works. Is not the only explanation that Google somehow has obtained the data from Chinese map applications that track the vehicle movement of people, or the people's movement in vehicles, and therefore can use it to inform these maps and my GPS and the location and so on to recognize the route. I wonder. I'm not an expert on this. Probably I'm very wrong. This is conspiratorial thinking, anyhow. But I was thinking about this yesterday. How this would be one explanation in my mind. Maybe the technology is completely different, so that's not at all how it works. But yeah, I'm just curious. Let me know if you have any idea. We are looking for a shortcut that should go towards the main road. I don't really know. I think it should be this one over here. Okay. And then there to the left. Okay, I think that's it. Between the mountains there. Okay, we're good. We are good. I just got a new idea, and I will just mention it for the sake of history, the history of this journey. At some point, there is a chance, and that would be great, if this journey becomes something more than just me, and potentially including people who may wish to support it, to interact, to build a small community around it, to grow into something bigger than just the journey. And one inspiration I got just now from Star Talk, I'm surprised I haven't thought about this before, but one way to support this is to create a Patreon account and invite anybody who would like to support this project to engage with me there. And basically the way it works is that I can provide additional information, do bonus things in response to potential support received through that platform. So one thing that I have thought about is that if you want to know my current location, live location, and exactly you can track everywhere that I have been, all these villages, you can timestamp this, you can see the time here, like really you can track everything, exact route. You can get that by supporting me on Patreon. I feel a little awkward saying that, but I mean many people do that, right? So this journey could be that. That's one thing. Another thing in response to support on Patreon could be that you have the chance to ask a question, and I will do my best to answer it while riding a motorcycle. So basically, whenever a new question comes, I can answer it during the next writing session. And hopefully that will be an interesting experience. Now, maybe I should have done that months ago, so that by now this would be already a practice, and that would have been great. Instead of, maybe by the time this actually materializes into something, I will be already home, and that's pretty. Well, that will be a waste. That will be a shame. Bad timing. But that's what comes with not being famous. You cannot really do these things. I'm sure maybe there's people out there who would like to engage with that, but yeah. Anyway, just an idea. Maybe I'll do it, and still, even once or twice, it's still something that adds additional flavor to the journey. So that's a way to progressively grow it. So it can be anything about questions about me, about my work, about Ukraine, about the war and peace, about China, about the journey. How I got here, how I bought a motorcycle, anything that I have not answered already. I may have answered it in other videos, but I tend to talk about everything on my own. But let me know. That would be great. I would love that, because that adds a dimension of interaction to this, and that's the one thing I really, really crave. I would really like to be almost like a live stream, but in a way safer, because I can get a question in advance, I can read it, and I can answer it without having to watch the screen, because that will be a distraction. So that would be great. I think that's a great idea. I wish I had done that sooner. But yeah, I need to think a little about how to develop and implement that. Yeah, just sharing this moment of inception. Today is 23rd, wow, 23rd of March. Monday, 2026, and I've already crossed the 12,000 kilometer mark the day before yesterday. I am on my way to Pu'er. I've done about 3,000 kilometers since I began this journey on the 24th of February, which is almost a month ago. Wow. So anyway, we are on our way to Pu'er. I can go. Okay. You see, this is a national road. This is how it looks like. It's a nice road, but there's lots of cars. And yeah, it's just a little, not the same experience. You go faster, but I'm not with myself as much and in my mind. I want to mention something. I was listening again to my favorite podcast, and they're talking about the invention of electricity, Michael Faraday, and how at the time somebody asked him, what value, how useful would that be? And he said, and there's a quote attributed to him, and there are two quotes. The first one, I do not know of what value it will be, but I know that for my country, but I know it will be taxed. One day it will be taxed. So anyway, good quote, good for seeing. But then there's another quote attributed to him. Neil deGrasse Tyson said he doesn't know if it's true or not, but it's a beautiful quote, so it's for the sake of reflection. He's asked, of what value will this be to society when he invents the electric phenomenon, when you pass a cable, not a cable, how do you call it? Pass a... I forgot the word. Like a cable, what's inside a cable. When you pass that through an electric field, it generates a current, right? So he was asked, of what value will this be to society? And his response is, of what value to society is a newborn baby. And it just makes you think. It makes you think. Everything new at the beginning is unknown. It's hard to understand. But every new endeavor, every pioneering effort is worthwhile because it's a newborn baby. And you don't know what's the teenage years and the adulthood of that newborn baby will be. What contribution it might bring to society. Maybe nothing, but something is more likely, right? And just a beautiful thought. Every new invention, every new endeavor, every new effort, new project, new initiative, new idea. What are these people doing? Okay. Watermelon. Watermelon. Should I? I would like a watermelon. Hey, is that our chance to get a... Should I? 200 kilometers carrying a watermelon. I would love to eat that tonight though. Should I? I should. I think that's down there they're being grown, literally here by the river. It's probably worthwhile. Let's see. I would like one. I think they're being sold en masse. Ni hao. I would like one as well. That looks good. I would love one. It's a big though. It's quite big. Yeah, that's a good find. And if you see the locals being here, I also would like a small one.
你要看下味道，好吃不好吃？不好吃我不要你的钱啊！现在我就说不好吃，怎么搞的？啊，不可能，卖过我都。我真亏钱。
Ni hao. Can I cut? Okay. Nice.
是这里，大庙里。我出不来的，我卖穷人。上我们上去的去大庙呀，大庙中午就一直从这变成大庙。这个，来，这样画啊。敲个洞。I want to try.
Okay. Oh wow. Sweet. It's cracking. Okay. Okay.
可以不可以？Very good, very good.
How much?
多少钱？啊，22块。
2块。
两个狗你买？哪两个？哪两个？那个坑有那个抽出来。这家里都是随便放这里。 发的多啊，22块。哦，你是干英语的？
这是大面积啊！
这个是啊，还没有亮。
Internet, Wi-Fi. Can I use Wi-Fi? Your internet? Your phone? Wi-Fi.
那个领下来，那个领下来。
那我开这里。
那到底你这？
啊，我给不起来。
我该不去啊！我就说不是你们这不是人去嘛？
就是
现在就刚也刚回来。
对。Okay, we got ourselves a watermelon. Goodbye. Bye bye.
We got ourselves a very tasty watermelon. I can't wait. It will probably get warm by tonight and maybe cold again if I arrive late. But I hope I don't lose it on the way. I hope the bag is strong enough. It's very nice. Now I can't wait to arrive. You see? Probably didn't have to do that. That's maybe stupid actually. I'm sure I can buy one near the city. I could buy one in Pu'er. I don't need to carry this for 200 kilometers, but anyway, it's done. Bye bye.
See that hit with a torpedo, right? So
I really like seeing the locals hanging out together in the small villages, keeping up that spirit of community. It's a beautiful route through the mountain. I'm out of the national road now. Look at this, bamboos hanging from the tree branches. So I'm on a secondary road. This would count as a county road, an
No, X is provincial. National, provincial and county. Y is a county road. This is a provincial road. A local road either way. And it's quite nice, quite beautiful. I really like the shade and the sun, so there's a variety. There's bamboo trees here and there. Different bamboos than the bamboo forests in the tourist places. Like, where did I go? To a bamboo forests. I don't remember now. Chengdu perhaps? Oh no, that was in Japan, sorry, I'm thinking about Kyoto. Kyoto has a few bamboo forests and they're very special for visitors. They want to go and walk. You have to pay to go there. Yeah, there was one in Hiroshima as well. No, where was it? No, near Tokyo. Near Tokyo I went. Yeah, anyway. And here you have it, you have bamboo. I wish my English was better. I cannot really express everything I want to say. But you have groups, small groups of trees like this here. Not really a forest, but still some trees together. And it's bamboo. One type, one breed of bamboo. Oh, look the green of the leaves. Tea leaves. So yeah, it's a beautiful road. I should be able to arrive normally. It shouldn't be too long a journey today. I will not do any particularly crazy detours. Also for the simple reason that there aren't that many roads. I mean, this is mountains on both sides, so there's really only a few places where you can take a different road. And you basically take one road or another. It's not like I'm really complementing doing a small detour, but then it converges again with the road. So that means we'll be going quite straight, I think, today. Not much deviation, not many mistakes. I have gas. My tank was full when we left from Jiangcheng. So gas is not something to worry about. That means at least 1 or 2 hours less not wasted. That looked like oh, look at that bridge over there. That's a cool spot. I wonder, you know what? I think it does connect. Let me just verify. I do. Small detour is always a good idea. Yeah. I think it reconnects. Let's go through the field. Let's try. A little bit doesn't hurt. You won't waste any time. And it's just lovely bridge over there. Somebody put the effort to make it, so you know, we have to go on it. We have to pay our tribute. Pay our respects. I think this is the way. No, sorry. This is not the way. What did I do? It's funny. This is what happens sometimes. It definitely doesn't look like a way. I guess I'm used to these being okay. This is the way. Somebody put the effort to build this bridge. So there's a motorcycle track, a mark on the road, that means it's okay to pass. Look, this is a proper bridge. So This must be a road going somewhere important to somebody, at least to the local population. So if you want to discover something local, this is probably the road you should take. And honestly, it's so much better, smoother than what I was riding yesterday for like 2 hours in the evening, and I couldn't film that, but I touched there. Is this the way though? Huh. Well, there's no other way, so it must be, but... Maybe not. Maybe it's a good moment to take a short break. Let me double check. This is quite interesting. Look, this is a bamboo forest being planted here. This is a bamboo plantation. So useful. This is such a big part of Chinese history and culture. And I had no idea that, yeah, this is the first time I see that. Bamboos being planted. Interesting, but this is not the way. Not where I want to go or can go. So we go back. I have big respect for bamboo, as we saw there in the forest, because you see, both my flagpoles are bamboo sticks, and each of them has a story. I've shared one of them before. I might share it again at some point, and also the other one. Let's continue for now. Well, my theory about this bridge proved wrong. That's okay. It only took us 5 minutes to find out. It's no problem. Still worth it to try. Let's go.
And they send these rockets around the perimeter of the Earth.
They are talking about the movie Wandering Earth 2. It's a Chinese movie. And a few days ago, this guy I met in the mountain in the rice fields that had seen 1,400 movies. He told me about this Chinese movie Wandering Earth, how it's one of the best Chinese director, is one of the most esteemed movie makers in China. Okay, I have a question. I'm listening to the podcast and they're talking about the speed of light being in a certain scenario being the only constant as a fundamental constant in the universe, speed of light. And I was just thinking now, it's a question I've had for a long time, and I was giving it turning it around a little bit in my head, but let me try to formulate it. So what constant means is that you go at the speed of light, you turn on a flashlight pointing forward, the light from that flashlight away from you, it travels at the speed of light, correct? So you're 99.9% of the speed of light, that's your speed. You turn on this flashlight, it travels not at 0.1% the speed of light away from you, but at the full 300,000 meters per second, right? So, how is this possible? If you travel from the sun and you turn on the flashlight, and the flashlight at 100% of speed of light how about we decorate a little our motorcycle? I think, yeah, this is growing into the road, so maybe I'll do it a favor. Wow, this is beautiful. Okay. Okay. Test. It seems like all my videos are somewhat corrupted now today. Terrible. I just randomly pressed on previous sections, previous clips, and they're all distorted, all bad. It's a big issue with my camera. I'm buying a new card in a few days. I really hope that will solve it. Yeah. Very unfortunate. I was saying a few minutes ago, and I will repeat a little or paraphrase, because I think I will need to delete quite a bit of videos from earlier today. That's a shame. Yeah, exactly what I wanted to record before, my thoughts. That's exactly the section where it got corrupted. But I was just mentioning how I have a video, one of my best days. Until then it was my most exciting day, my best day of riding. Incredible day, incredible adventure. I still haven't uploaded. I need to do a bit on the video because I don't think it's part of the playlist. I don't think it's easy to find, and it's an extraordinary day. Yeah, I was saying more things, but I forgot. Anyway, I hope this clip will be okay. What happened here? I think they're just fixing something. That's unfortunate to be stuck here on the road. I hope he can figure it out soon. I cannot really help in any way. Look how beautiful this is. This is tea. I guess this is Pu'er tea. Oh, we take this road over here. Or not. Ha, okay, nice, nice. Okay. Ni hao. Okay, they open. Ni hao. Okay. I guess it's okay. I hope it's okay. Poor. But check out. Okay. Yeah. I want to go this way. 我想这个 okay? Okay, 谢谢 bye. 哎，我是外国人 Okay. Alright, we can go. No problem. I don't know if he's waiting for us. I think no. Oh, interesting. He opened for me, but then he closed again the gate. Well, the other road was great, lovely, but we prefer this one. Okay. I don't know what I was saying before. Yeah, just a beautiful environment. The tea plantations has changed. Not that much rice anymore. It's mostly tea. And this is the famous Pu'er tea. According to some, the best tea in China. And anything that's the best in China is something. Is the best for one. What was that noise? Anything that's the best in China is the best for over 1 billion people. That's all of what we consider the West combined and more than that. So yeah, it's something definitely to pay attention to. Maybe I shouldn't have taken this road. Yes. Now my journey becomes a little longer. And slower. But hopefully more beautiful. Actually, this is terrible sections. I mean, it's a beautiful road, I guess. I hope it's worth it. I hope I didn't make a mistake, because it looks like the quality will be what I hated about the road yesterday. It's exactly what I'm seeing here. Well, we'll see. The view is beautiful. The thing is, you never know. I mean, just before I took this turn, why does it say to go back? Just before I took this turn, the view was amazing on the highway as well. Look at those tiny shelters in between the fields. That's lovely. Oh, this is tea. Tea. I guess I should buy some tea for myself. Actually, I have quite a bit already. Oh, look at that bird. That was a beautiful bird. Now what is this? It's peppers. Peppers here. Red peppers. Probably very spicy. So many. You see how there's no way to protect them, right? If people come and take, there's nothing you can do really. This is just public trust. You can steal if you want to. The essence of communism was you produce this for the community, right? It's not individual, so and then you get paid for it. It's not that it's yours. I'm not sure that's how it is in China. I think this is more capitalistic than communist here. It does have an owner and they sell it to the local market and they get a profit from that. And it's not necessarily shared with everybody. One time I took an orange from a tree in a garden like this and I felt a little bad. I don't know if I have it recorded, because I thought, this is stealing. And then I found some more on the ground, so then I've been doing that for a while since then. Papaya, other fruits from the ground. From the ground I think it's okay. But from the tree I felt bad. But then I told myself, you know what? This is a communist country. So in theory, it belongs to everybody. So in theory, it is okay to plug an orange from a tree. I may have taken the wrong road, I don't know. The other one was quite nice, not much traffic, quite okay. Oh, there's more trucks here than the other road. But I guess this is also because it's between the fields, so there's a lot of work happening here. Maybe. I don't know what's happening with my maps. Why is this telling me to go back? And then go where? Right now I'm following Google Maps. Ni hao. Wow. These are local workers. What's that over there? That looks like tomatoes, but I don't know. Okay, so this is all a plantation zone. I think that's why there was a gate, because this is all plantations and you don't want outsiders to come and steal. Right? So you have bananas, you have tomatoes, you have tea. So you don't want outsiders crossing through here and picking tickets for free. I don't know what's happening with this map. But it's a beautiful road, at least in some sections. Oh. And these trees, they are planted as well. They must be for something, but I don't really know if they're fruit trees or... Look at this environment. Oh, this poor dog alone. Look at this environment. Ah, it's a beautiful road. In a way, through the forest. Look at all these trees, they're planted, they're the same. They have the V, the bifurcation of the stem. That's interesting. Yeah, so all this is an agricultural area. This road is an agricultural road. It's for all the farmers, the local workers. They use this road to come. And look, there's a lot around. This is where things come from before they go to the shop. All the fruits, all the vegetables. That's how it looks like. That's how you feed 1 billion people. I mean, I'm sure you have also in China, you have high-tech vertical farming. You know, I heard about that. I think Guangzhou or maybe Shanghai, there were some buildings built, but you have vertical farms, vertical fields. How do you call the plantations? Vertical plantations? How do you call that? Oh, look at that! It's all bananas. And a rooster in the middle of nowhere, chicken. Yeah, who are these chicken? You see, they're normal chicken, but they're pretty much wild. And they live by themselves. And they have all they need. Oh, I can smell spoiled fruits. Oh, look at that. I think it's all bananas in there. In this, they're just being protected from birds or from, I don't know, from what. Maybe they're marking them that way so they know they're not picked up yet. To differentiate between harvested and not harvested yet. It's a beautiful road. I was saying earlier about that video that I really liked, one of my favorite days ever. So there were banana plantations there. That's the first time that I saw banana plantations. That's where I began seeing all kinds of fruits, and in a way it began my quest to find every fruit on the tree or in its source that I know in China, and I found most fruits now. Look, there's bananas. Wow, these are big plantations. That's a bit of a new perspective. I'm standing on a motorcycle, almost sitting on my bag. And actually I think that will be a nice thing if I can set up, because it will allow me to... Wow, look at this field. Lovely. It will allow me to rest while riding, to stretch my legs. If I could sit on my my big bag. But if possible, all I need is just to move my laptop, because this is on my knees. My motorcycle just died and I'm in the middle of nowhere. I'll go with this gentleman to the next town. I think it wasn't that far, but yeah, I don't know. I should probably take a toilet. 你好。 Hello, my motor just stopped working over there. I think it's the electrical system. It just stopped hitting the gas. Could you come and take a look? I think the electrical system doesn't activate properly.
你好，我的发动机刚刚在那。
What the hell happened? I guess this was inevitable sooner or later.
你是哪里的？
谢谢。保加利亚。
啊？保加利亚。
保加利亚。
那里有那个护照，是不是？
听不懂。Copy。
需要那个护照，那个身份证。
Passport have that ID card.
你要外国。
These guys are having so much fun. I wish I was in the mood. I wish I was in the mood for that. This is the local mechanic. We're going to the motorbike. I really hope we can fix it. Ah, okay. I'm okay.
报下面，报下面哪个？你开
小小的继电器，你带给我看一下。
你看视频嘛？那个老外我也搞不懂啊。
拍那个抓包下面的拍照就行，我看一下。
那个老外我也搞不懂啊。
老外，你不要管老外嘛，你直接拍照就行啊。
我再开一下嘛，开左边右边。
你抓包有没有拆出来啊？
没有，他把那个东西太多了。我再拆。
不是你抓，
我拆一下。
没有打开。
我拆一下。那个老外把那个东西太多了。啊，那。
他现在在哪里啊？
在巴拿。巴纳。巴纳， 你是要我猜左边是右边？我们
修车的吗？
我们这边没有这个摩托。
我知道你是你是在修理的吗？
对，修一点。
把那个抓包打开嘛。
做包啊？
对。
老天，他那个做包打多少东西吗？
搞了很多东西是不是
？Hello， 绑太多了。
太多了，你拆出来看啊，就是有个机电机，看是不是那个
I think he's trying to order
一下它可能就好了。
a new item to be replaced.
做包下，他屁股坐
It
那
just
下
stopped
面嘛。
working out of nowhere randomly.
啊，对。
Suddenly the gas turned off and then I couldn't start it again.
一定要拆那个坐垫吗？
And he says it's this part here. I think this is a fuel injection.
哎呦。
The gas is probably related to the indicator not working.
老外绑的东西太多了。
保险管是这样子的。
啊，对啊，你好的。
还有一个保险管。
在这里啊。
不是，它这个是加装什么东西的？
我哪知道？你们那边你们那边摩托车和我们这边不一样，看这里负极的吧，这是正极的吧，都好的。
这个正极的。
嗯。
哪有什么负极，都是正极的。不是，你看一下这个电池上面还有线啊，看一下。
哪里？
电池上面的这个线，对，这里。
这个。
不是另外一条线，电池的。不是，它这个是加装东西的，不是这个线。对，还有对这个。
粗的这个嘛。
这个在哪里？
这个。
还有一个小线啊，还有一个小线在里面。
这里嘛。这个嘛。
这个我看不到。
在这里。
我看。哎呀。电池上面的保险管啊。
开锁是来电的，然后没有那个抽油泵的声音。
不是，你把这电池拿出来，后面有保险管，对，
这个
把电池拿出来。
对，好的。看一下。
Woman, that's where we are. Hello. Hello, 我是Ilya. Hi. Thank you. I hope we can fix it.
你会听吗？我倒不会听。我也搞
不会，我肯定不会。
酒也喝多了，我也搞不懂啊。他那个老外，老外搞不懂啊。
他不是，他这个加装了太多东西了。
就这个啦，没有了。正极的话，它就是这一根啊。
不是，还有一个小线啊。
对呀，那小线就是这一根了，到这里。
不是，它这个是加装东西，是这个，另外一根。
没有啦。
再沿着这个红线再找过去吗？
再找过去啊。哦。
对，沿着这个。
到油箱下面喽。
这不是，不用到那边的，你把电池拿下来，放下来一点。
电池在这里呀。
没事，你拿下来一点嘛。对，还有没有线？
没啦，
别动。
保险在这里。
不是，他那些是加装东西的。
又看了一根线。
为什么我看不到那个保险管呢？不是这个，看那个大的。
大的到继电器喽。
还有没有小的？
没有了，只有2根了。只有2根，小的、大的就没有了。
怎么可能？
这里呀，这里小一根，大一根，然后小的到这里呀，到这个保险啊。
那些都是加装的东西，哎呦。
然后你看嘛，然后这个是负的吧？可能这个塌掉吧？看一下不？看。
这些是加装的什么？加装了这么多？
I think he's not
不知道啊，这一个继
extremely
定
professional.
器，一个电脑版的吧？没有了吗？
都看不到那个线在哪里，这保险管的线都看不到。
你要看正极还是负极？
正极啊，保险管肯定在正极啊。
在这里呀、来给你看不啦？那小的线在这里，小的
不是，
线
那个是他加装的东西，不是这个不是保险管的，
加装的。
这个是他加，对，
他只接2根线啊，其他没接。
See the screen.
你看嘛，他就接了2根线，一个大管的，一个小管的，小管的几 G。
那个大管，不是那个，你看一下，对，这个大管还有没有旁边有小的？
没有，大管到这里继定器这里，到这里，大管的线到这里。
那旁边没有再小的吗？不是有吗？有小的啊。
来，就是这个啊，来。
不是，继定器出来有小的，看到没有？
哦，继定器啊。
继定器那，
继定器除了小的没有了吧？
看到没有？看到没有？就在那个盖子下面有盖子，红色的盖子。
红色盖子下贴啊，
这里啊。
对，你看一下后面，你手下面还有。
哦，小这个。
对，在这里，在那里。
小的这个在那个插头里面。
把它找出来。
就是这个嘛。
我看一下。
就是这个了。
对，把它拿出来。
把它给。
这里面就是保险，拿出来。
哦。
哎呦。
对，这里是一个保险。
对，拿出来，把盖子打开。
好的。
对，就是这里，老是找不到。
哦。
对。
哦，对了，找到了，少了一颗保险了。
有一个备用的。
备的是这颗嘛？
备用的是没有线的，拉上去。
哦，来了，欧了。
Just taking a picture of the moment this friend and I found a solution to my motorbike not working. It left me in the middle of nowhere, but we managed to fix it. I'll share more later, okay? Because now I need to go. But thanks a lot. Great boss. Great Chinese person. They just left. I can't believe I made it out of this problem. Maybe not yet. I shouldn't celebrate yet, but the engine seems to start. I don't know what really the solution was. I'll analyze that later. I spoke with the... Yeah, I just need to do some things later. I really hope I can arrive and that this doesn't happen again. It was basically a burnt... I don't know how to call that, but he replaced it and now it works. And it really happened out of nowhere. I just hope I can get to Pu'er now and that this doesn't happen again. Let's go. Wow. Okay. Back on the road, back on the way. Crisis averted for now. This might be the first of more than one. But hey, the motorcycle is moving, I am moving. Everything is okay. Let's keep going because I have a lot of kilometers to do and it's already 6. Okay, problem solved. We can go. Okay, I hope this video will be okay. I can tell you a bit about what happened. So I was riding my motorcycle normally on this county road, beautiful road. And then I stopped on the road. I'm not sure why I stopped. I think maybe I wanted to check the map. I'm not sure why I stopped, but I stopped and then my motorbike just stopped as if I turned off the engine. It just stopped. And then when I try to start it, it doesn't start, as if I had this on or off. But more importantly,
whenever I turn on the key and the thing and everything lights up, there's a 2 seconds or so that I hear a sound inside, and that's the. I thought it was the oil pump, but it's the gasoline system, and it didn't start. There was no sound at all after it stopped. So like, we couldn't start the motorbike, and the guy was telling me for quite a while. So I was alone there, okay, and I've never faced this before. So anyway, so I stayed there for a bit, and then a guy passed by with one of these big tricycles with a roof, mini truck, and he took me to this guy. This guy, he was about less than 1 kilometer away, not even a village. There was just a house there, but I saw he had some tools and a few motorbikes, and apparently he was a mechanic. He didn't seem very knowledgeable on this particular situation, because he said you need to contact your manufacturer. They should support you. They should fix this because it's a new motorbike. 6 months, they should fix the problem for you, and if not, you can complain. But my manufacturer is 4,000 kilometers away, and I don't care about complaining. I want to fix the solution. I want to fix the situation. So I think he was a little bit drunk, to be honest. The way he was talking and behaving and really repeating his questions and not paying much attention to what I was asking him or telling him. Anyway, the important thing is he was gracious to come with me. I think he spoke with the police or somebody else. He asked me where I'm from multiple times. He asked me about ID and passport and things like that, and I'm like, well, I did not know why he was asking me all these questions. I just have a problem with the motorcycle and I need help. But anyway, in the end, he came with his motorcycle and he spent quite a bit of time looking around, but also listening to me, mostly listening, because he was not proposing anything. In the end, I called the manufacturer, we put on the video call, and he started telling him, check this, check that, and he started doing things, and that's how we fixed the problem. In the end, it was a burnt fuse, in the middle of all the mechanical parts there, all the electrical components. I have no idea about that, and I really wish to learn more about that. He took out one fuse, he put another. I think there's a few spare ones in there, so that's something that can be fixed. And now the manufacturer told me you should get a few more because these are prone to burning, because I've put too many things, he said, which could be the reason, and I'm responsible in that case. But anyway, we solved the problem, and I didn't have internet at the time. So thanks to that guy who came, he had a few mechanical skills. You know, he knew what to take out, how to take out. Maybe I shouldn't say a few, sorry. He had some knowledge, but the way he was handling, like the battery, the cables, right now my charger doesn't work because I think he left it unplugged. So I need to open it up again. But anyway, it's a minor thing. I'll do that when I arrive. I'm just grateful we found a solution. This is, well, a new experience for me. First time I faced this problem, something electrical broke, a fuse burned out, and we found a solution. And I learned something. I'm not sure I'll be able to fix this myself next time, but I'm not sure if the red fuse means it's burned, so it changes color automatically, and that's a way to recognize that. So just take it out and put a blue one. That's what he did, and that's what my intuition tells me based on what I saw. But I will need to double check that. In any case, I'm just grateful we found a solution and I can proceed. And my journey is not over, because just like that, something can happen. I could be here instead of over there. I could be here instead of over there. And what do I do here? What do I do now? I mean, okay, there's a motorcycle guy. It's two people on the motorcycle. He cannot really take me. Anyway, this was all things considered, it was a fortunate accident, fortunate issue, fortunate problem, because I was not far from help, and in the end we found a solution. So I'm very, very grateful that this is the outcome of this this situation now, mini crisis. 7 o'clock. It took it took more than 2 hours, I think. But still. Oh, my voice is probably terrible, and I'm sorry about the quality of this video. I had many issues also before that with the camera. It's been a bit of a strange day to get to this point. Yeah, I'm sorry that the quality is terrible. It's more for me to take a stock, document the situation, document the moment. Yeah, I hope that this recording now, this clip at least, is fine, and you get to understand what happened. And I'm grateful for the motorcycle store that he picked up the phone, he was there, he looked on the camera, and he gave the instructions to this guy on how to fix the situation. So without either, I couldn't fix it myself because I had no internet, so the mechanic gave me internet, and the mechanic, without the motorcycle store, he was telling me contact the store, and if they don't fix it for you, they don't come, you complain about it. That's what he was telling me. And I asked him, okay, but what is the problem? What can we do? And he said it's quality issues. That's the only thing. So yes, without either, this wouldn't have turned out the way it has now, that I am back on the motorcycle on my way to Pu'er. So could have been worse, could have been much worse. Every day is precious of this journey. I don't know if I'll be able to make it home. What do you think? 12,000 kilometers, 12,400 now? 400? I haven't done 100 kilometers today. That's a bit strange. Well, anyway, let's make it. Hey, hey, the sun is smiling upon us. I'm grateful for that because I'm a little shaken by this experience. I need to educate myself a little more on all this. I think this could be a standard situation. Hey, this is the sunset right there, 7 o'clock. Still not behind the horizon, but behind the mountains. So this could be a standard situation, and I just don't know, because there you go, I don't have, I'm learning on the go. The fuse burning out could be probably the most frequent electrical issue, and if that is the case, then I will know next time. Something stops working, I'll just take a look, see if there's one burned out. I guess it is the red one, I'll need to confirm on that. Take it out, replace, and keep going. That's such a simple thing, but you have to know. Without knowing, I'll be stuck there, and yeah, like I couldn't fix this myself. If I know, knowledge is power. Knowledge is competence, knowledge is everything. I will do all this tonight. Tonight I have a lot of things to do. Tonight will be a long evening, okay? I have a lot of things to do. So I look forward to arriving. Let's make it. I'm a bit of a... I feel like I'm a bit of a rally driver right now because I've been driving for a while. Well, 10-15 minutes since we last spoke. Since I last spoke. And I've been focused on riding. Not really, just I want to arrive now. I mean, today I've experienced enough for today. So now, and I realize how, well, this road here, this section, I realize when I focus that I can go quite fast, but I don't want to, but somewhere on the border of being reckless, on the limit, and that's not what the limit I want to cross. So yeah, I'm trying to be balanced. Yeah, I don't know what I wanted to say. I haven't eaten since the morning, I think. I just want to arrive. No, I wanted to say that the road, the quality, look, this is county road, mountain road, secondary road, tertiary. It's after the barrier I took earlier that the guy opened up. This is really not a primary road for anybody. And look at the quality. Anyhow, I just thought to ask him if he's okay. Because now I sympathize a lot. You know what? Next time, if the same thing happens again, I know what to do. Literally, this problem, I take it out, I throw it away, change the fuse, and it's done. It's done. I can fix one more problem. Such a valuable experience. This journey is all about problem solving and overcoming challenges. It's been, I think the last several days, weeks maybe, since I began recording this, it's been mostly smooth, enjoyable rides. But I have so many problems in the past, so many difficult situations, things I had to figure out for the last month since I began. So in a way now this is the nice part, this is the enjoyable part. But again, today, here and there, sometimes, of course, new things will arise, and I have to find a solution. But it's nothing like the before. I've had so many things to deal with. I've probably ordered more than 100 items. It sounds a lot, maybe 50, 60, 70, I don't know. If I could check my historial, it will be tens and tens and tens. I think it's possible it could be around 100. Things about a motorcycle, small components, big components, from the backs to electrical things, to things I needed to replace, to SD cards, all kinds of things. Multiple things I've returned, canceled, so I've spent so much time dealing with these things. So this is really not... I've learned a lot, and if I did this again, it will surely be a useful experience. I guess that's how motorcycle travelers, those famous YouTubers or the more successful ones, that's where they are. They've done this for a long time, and so they know all this. They know what to buy. They know what to worry about. They know what to pay attention to. They know how to fix problems. And that's experience. This is all of this is first time for me. I just thought, you know, let's try and see what happens. Oh, that's the sunset. That's the sunset. I might not see it again tonight, so let's enjoy this moment together. Okay. I was looking forward while it was setting, so I wasn't looking sideways. Don't worry. If you are. I just don't want to be here at night, so I'm really trying to get some distance, because I don't know what the road ahead might be like, you know. Yesterday was terrible. Yesterday evening, I felt so bad for my motorcycle. I felt like it was going to disassemble. The suspension, it was just hurting. It was painful to ride. So many holes, so many cracks, so many uneven. Like the entire road was uneven for like 2 hours. 30-40 kilometers. Terrible. And it wasn't. It's crazy. And I saw some trucks going on that road. I have no idea these trucks. These trucks, I think they go once. They need to go to the workshop and undergo repair or checks, because it's just a road of destruction. That's what it is. Destroyer road. I hope I'm making good progress now. 48 kilometers left, but that's not till the end. That's till my next stop, which, yeah, let me see. My parents will not be happy watching this video because I'm going very fast. Faster than I should. Faster than I normally would. Hey! Hey there! One last glimpse. But it's either this or, you know, getting dark and being further away from the city than I would like, so. Okay. The road is actually quite good. I can do that, you know. So far, only expected surprises, if that makes sense. Nothing unexpected. If there's a hole, I can foresee the type of hole. It's not like the whole section is terrible. So far this road is very reliable. And not much traffic, so. It feels a bit like a rally. At least I have gas. I should have about probably more than half the tank. 4 or 5 liters at least. So plenty. Even though this doesn't indicate that. Okay. Careful. Responsible. It's a cool road. It's a lot of fun to be riding on this road. I should do a quick check actually now. just to make sure my back tire, because I tensed my chain earlier and I tightened the back tire, the main bolt, the axis. So I just want to make sure it's let me do that just over here. We are really in the jungle right now. Okay, quickly. Quick look. What is this? Where is this from? Okay, on the right side. Okay, on the left side. All good. All good. The chain is still a bit loose actually. I would like, yeah, not ideal. But I can do that later. Tomorrow, the day after tomorrow is still okay for now. Let's keep going. These turns are pretty fun. I just hope there won't be a sudden truck out of nowhere. Okay. Some cliffs on the side. Okay, it's okay. No problem. Half an hour it will be dark, so I really shouldn't be much slower than this. It's a really cool road. A lot of fun to ride on. Getting some experience when it comes to riding here. Relatively fast. If my brakes give up, that will be terrible. The mechanic was saying quality, but you know, the fuse. I think that's not quality. It's true that I have many things on, and that's perfectly understandable. A fuse to burn out. That's the list of the quality concerns that I have. The engine is okay. The engine is good. The suspension is great. The wheels are amazing. The tires, they still haven't almost like new if you look at them. The overall physique of the macho bike is a beautiful machine. Many things are way above. The engine in particular is just outstanding. It's way above. Oh, Okay. I got a mini heart attack right there. A mini heart attack. Don't tell my parents, don't tell my mom. I'll slow down a little bit. But you know, it's better to be off the mountain sooner rather than later, so I just have to be careful with the turns. Wow, what happened? Aha. Okay. Well, this is how this road is. I'm going relatively fast. Yeah, I need to be more careful, so I think talking to the camera doesn't increase my security, so I'll turn it off in a bit. I just want to take a look at this view. Oh, it's actually beautiful here. Oh, I cannot turn it off now, can I? I really hope the quality of this video is okay, of this section. At least a few of those, and it will be worthwhile, because most of my clips earlier today, I think either I need to delete them fully or big chunks. So I hope at least this one is okay. This will be a highlight of the day. This road, this experience before. Okay. I think we are progressing. 43 kilometers. I really have a long way ahead. Sorry. Basically, the way I sometimes think is under 100 kilometers. It's like riding by motorcycle from my home in Spain to Madrid. A route I know, and it doesn't sound much. So basically, it makes me feel like, okay, it's not much left. I'll make it. It's just returning home from Madrid. You know, it's doable. When I am under 30 kilometers, which, you know, can be late at night, I get the same feeling by telling myself, okay, it's like I am in Segovia. Segovia is the nearby town to my village in Spain, where our home is. It's the closest big town, Segovia. And I just tell myself, okay, 30 kilometers, less than 30 kilometers, it's like going home from Segovia. And it's a road that I know and I've done 100 times. It just gives me the feeling of, okay, don't worry, you'll make it, you'll arrive. It can be 10 in the evening, it can be raining, it can be snowing, it can be frozen. I've had a few days of those in the mountain. That was in November last year. So that's how I cope. And this is a beautiful, beautiful area here. Where are we? Ni hao. Nice. Oh, it's a village. It's a beautiful village. Probably there is a local mechanic, somebody here who can also help you out if needed. There's like 1, 2, 3, like 10, 20 houses. Less. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 10, 15 houses. I wonder if this qualifies as a village or not. Do you buy the land to build a house here? Is it part of the... Maybe you have a right to build a house only if you work in these fields, so it goes with that. It's for free land, but you have to cultivate it. Maybe. I think I'm getting a little sick. Sorry if my voice is more annoying than usual. But I'm progressing. I'm advancing. I need to get on the other side of the mountain, and then I think it will be okay. There will be more light. But yeah, we have a long way to go. So 75 kilometers total. 9:30. Once again, this was not planned. Hey, it really pays off to start the day a little earlier. Today I didn't start very early, but if I start at 9 or 10 in the morning, and I'm ready for everything. Today, wow, yesterday I ran out of gas. Today my motorcycle stopped working. Okay. The back tire is stable. The back tire is stable. The front tire, I've never taken it off, and it's stable. It's, you know, it's as it was, as it came, as it was done by the mechanics in Shangri-La. So it's fit. My wheel now seems to be quite balanced. My brakes are holding. I'm braking more than usual. Usually I drive a little slower, a little more slowly, a little more slow, a little slower. Okay. Practicing my English grammar. Imagine that. I've studied in one of the world's best universities in English. I've worked with the UN, United Nations, and I still need to practice my English grammar. Isn't that funny? It's a little funny, but it's also the reality. I'm not ashamed. I'm not embarrassed at all. It's just an irony and the reality. I had something else in my mind, but it slipped, as many things have been recently. Oh, this going too fast. Too fast. Oh, that's a beautiful view. That's a beautiful road. I recommend this road. If you ever do this, and I really wish that if I make it home, if this mission is complete, I really recommend that others follow on this Iliad in these footsteps, because this is a journey of a lifetime. And if I make it all the way till the end, then it means it's possible. For now, it's just day by day, but look what days we have. Look how much happens, how much life there is in each day. I live, yes, I live. Tea leaves, tea plants among solar panels. Beautiful. So I'm braking more than usual because I'm going a little faster, a little closer to, wow, did you see that? Look at those panels there under the trees. It's a little crazy, no? I've put they stuck them there among the trees. They haven't even cut the trees before they put them. That's both good. That's both good, but also a little funny, no? Okay, we are out of the main mountain. We made it. Everything is okay on my motorbike. The flags are in place, the backs are okay. Actually, I think no, I think I didn't. Okay, quick check. I need a quick check. Quick check. 你好. Okay, this is on. And this is on. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's go. This lady just stood up and left. I guess she lives somewhere nearby. And she has been probably in this field for the whole day. Just waiting to go home now. That's a beautiful road. Let's go. A beautiful straight road. That's some kind of a factory. I was curious to see a little more, but I couldn't. "70 kilometers or so left." Okay, not so rough, not too bad. That's a girl and her grandma. My lights are working. Okay, that's important to check. I think I just don't know. He unplugged a bunch of things. The mechanic. One thing for sure he hasn't plugged back in because it doesn't work now, which is my charger. One of my charging components, but I actually don't know what happened. How is that possible? I was confusing things. Actually, I don't know. I don't know what's wrong right now. Why is the charger not working? Everything seemed connected. Okay, I have the charger, the computer, and charger, computer. Do I have something more? A bigger motorcycle store here. Honestly, I'm not against overnighting somewhere else, but I think I can make it. 50 kilometers, it's not that much. Pu'er is a beautiful city, so where is this guy going? How many electrical components do I have? I have the charger, it connects to the battery. I have what else? Only two things? I guess it's only two. And they were connected, I saw, so I don't know. I don't know what is the reason for this. Where are we going? Google. How many kilometers? 93? No. We don't want to do 93 kilometers. Not today. Not today. Remove this. Remove stop. Sorry. 92? No way. 92. And if we do this road, Pu'er Hong. If we do this road, it's 70. Yeah, I'll take that road. Yeah. It's too late to... There's nothing to see anyway. There's nothing to see. There's nothing to see in the dark. So I think it was this right here. I want to go county road a little longer. Is my camera working? It's working. County road keeps on going. I can go a little more on it. That's okay. Is this also county road? I don't know. Maybe it is. Sorry for my nose. If you are hearing that, I think you can hear everything because I have my microphone next to my mouth. One option is to continue straight, the other is to go to the right. Both maps say go to the right. Both maps say go to the right. We can continue straight. Okay. Wow, it's I mean, this is a nice ride, and on the bright side, at least, I think my camera is working now properly. Let me stop this video just in case all the clip is saved, because it might stop working again. Look at these solar panels among the trees. It's interesting how they haven't cut the trees unless it's necessary. Only the necessary ones. So you have... That's China, man. That's like any... This, in this case, this is just maximizing the utility of space. You have solar panels between the trees, but you still have enough space between them so they get some sunlight enough to survive. And that's just nice. That is just nice. And look, solar panels and tea terraces. Oh, that was a little rough. So here, where do we go here? Continue straight? Continue? Let's continue, it's a good road. I should be slowing down for those. Oh, whoa. That's a nice place to stop. Okay. That's the right way to pass here. Okay, well, I think I will delete most clips from today, but at least we got some, and some is better than nothing. And soon we'll be on the main road. And it will be good, it will be asphalts, there will be some cars, there will be lights, no problem. Mom, Dad, if you are watching this, don't worry about me. I will make it. Don't worry. I've made it through worse already in this journey. Shall we? Shall we? No. Let's keep going. It goes all the way there. Goes all the way out, so why? There's no traffic here, so it's a very beautiful road. My nose is leaking. Chances are the quality of this road is better than the other one. You never know. I've seen some national roads that, yeah, let us just say that they leave something that you can ask for. They leave something to ask for. Is that the right phrase? They leave something to wish for. I'm not sure that's the right phrase, but I do look forward to getting on the main road actually soon. Oh, what was that? Was that a leaf? I hope it was a leaf, or if it was an animal it survived. Maybe it was a frog, I don't know. You can check. That's why I do look forward to getting on the main road. Hop. What do we have here? Nothing serious, nothing to worry about. We can continue forward. Better. Ah, no. Yeah. Country road. Ah, this is country roads on... Interesting, not county, but country. I think the other one is county roads. County is a administrative division, a unit, a level of administrative division in China. The lowest level in China. Maybe you have villages as well, but I think in terms of responsibilities is the counties. So you have county roads, which are relatively main roads between different communities, while country roads, I guess, is this that is just between fields and yeah, not any main roads. Okay. Oh, where are we? What are these lights? Is that once again the dragon fruit lamps that we saw before? Is that what it is? Ah, that would be nice. That's lovely. That's a lovely company. Let's hope that we'll be seeing this for a while. Oh, there you go. I think that's dragon fruits, right? Oh, that's a bat. Did you see that? That was a bat. And it was a big bat. Maybe that's the type of bats that eat fruits? Oh, that was interesting to see. Maybe that's why they have the nets, because it's from the bats, to protect them from the bats. And I have not yet seen a bat in China. So that was pretty nice. I'm pretty sure that by the way it flew, and in the dark in particular, that it was a bat. Oh, that was good. That was great. That's something new. And look at this. It's an enormous field. Look how many dragon fruits you have in there. Lovely. Wow, so many. I guess they that's why they have them 24/7 here, all year round. You produce in these fields. That's why you have the lights, so that it's always day, always day. Poor plants. I hope they don't feel anything bad from this. They only produce. If you exploit a plant like that, should we have any ethical concerns about that? To what extent do human human ethics extend? Come on, man, he has his long lights on. To what extent do human ethics? Oh, I still have my let me put my good lights. There you go. To what extent should humanity preoccupy ourselves with the suffering of plants? Animals, there's a healthy dialogue on that, there's a debate going on, and there's already animal rights, but about plants, it's a life form, it's life, it's precious, it's unique in the universe, as far as we know. And that's important, as far as we know. I'm pretty sure it's not, but as far as we know, there's no other life in the universe, so we should treasure it as if it were unique. This girl, no lights, no front lights. I feel sorry for her, maybe. Oof, this road is a little... Yeah, that's why I was rushing in the mountain, because I just don't want to be... Why does it say 100 kilometers? What's going on with my Google Maps? Something going on. Pu'er, Yunnan. It just refuses to connect to this road. It's a county road, that's why. But AMAP knows, and I trust AMAP. Right now, I trust AMAP 100%. Not because I'm... not because it deserves that, and I don't mean that in a bad way. Most of the time I appreciate the map a lot, but in this case the reason is that I want to, not because it is the right thing to do. Let's put it that way. I just want to trust it. I don't want to doubt. I don't want to feel like I've had enough of that today. Enough of uncertainty. And hey, which way? Straight? Yes. I just want something good to happen, so I prefer to be on my way and not to worry about anything unless I have to. Let's just make it, okay? 9:30. 9:30 would not be too bad. 9:30. Look at these dogs. These girls. Ay. You can never be too careful. In this case, fortunate we had the guy in front, so he stopped and I saw there's something going on. It really helps. At night you do want to have more people on the road. During the day, I like to be alone, but at night, yes, at night I don't want to be alone. I prefer not to. I would prefer not to. I'm checking my lights. If they are... Okay, maybe this is a little better. Okay, I like that. These tiny lights, you know, they make such a big difference. This costs 5 euros, these lights. And it's the whole thing, the whole bulb, 2 bulbs, the cable, the switch, everything 5 euros. One light bulb, front light bulb, costs probably in Europe more than that. And in this case, why doesn't Google Maps reconnect this road? That's so strange. In this case, you have 2 lights. I need to put my jacket on. Okay, small break. Oh, that's a nice shelter here. Did you see that? Let me turn back a little. It's a nice shelter, isn't it? What did I want to do? It's always like that. What did I want to do? Okay. Fortunately, my camera seems to be working now, and so is my microphone. I just want to take a notice of this situation now. I'm in the mountain. It's dark, it's night. The sky is not entirely black. There's a bit of moon visible. And it's still not too dark, so it's 8 o'clock. So it's yeah, it's not too bad. Yesterday I wish I had more capacity to record in the... Oh wow, okay. So yesterday was like this for 40 kilometers, like these rocks. Okay, funny. That's exactly what I wanted to comment on. But yesterday I had to go through a road like this for 40 kilometers, and I couldn't really record much of it because I ran out of memory on the SD card. Now I think I should have enough. I haven't recorded that much today, and yeah, this is what it is. This is what it's like to drive at night. I don't think I've done much of that. Many recordings, proper recordings. And once again, on the topic, I do intend at one point to do an overnight journey. I would really like to do that. I think it will be a unique experience. Yeah, I might need to get better lights. Okay. Gotta slow down a little bit here. You know what, I have 50 kilometers left. Yesterday it was like this for 40 kilometers. But worse than this. Look at that. Oof. It's not too bad. It's bumpy, but not too bad. Oh man, I wonder how long it goes like that. We saw some motorbikes coming, a few cars, so I think it cannot be too bad. Too long. Yeah, this is more or less okay. This is smooth. These rocks, smooth. Yesterday, oh man. If at some point you find a chance to see my exact route, look at that road. Wow, it's a bit like the moon. But it's just a short section. There you go. Now we are back on the main road. Hopefully. If you have a chance to see where I went through yesterday, specifically the road, and if you ever find yourself in China doing something like this, avoid the road that I took yesterday. By the end, the Baodan Highway. Baodin Highway, I think it was the name. But that was fine. But oh wow, what do we have here? Okay, a little more of that. That's okay. Could be worse. I hope there's no cliff on the left because I'm going dangerously close. Okay, well, this reminds me of yesterday. I don't think it's worse than yesterday, but it reminds me of it. I would be happy if it doesn't go for much longer and it doesn't get much worse. This I can accept. Beyond that, it will be a little upsetting. Aye. Okay. Okay. Oh, imagine if my fuse goes out now. Yeah. I think the reason might be these extra lights because they are warm when I touch them. I think they're not very efficient. They might get a lot of power, drain a lot of power. They're powerful, but probably will not last long. But it's what it is. Imagine if I had the problem earlier, but here, there's absolutely no one. I'm in the middle of nowhere. I was so fortunate before. This guy was like less than a kilometer away. So he was willing to come and we spoke on the phone. He understood Chinese. He gave me internet. Like that was life-saving. That was a life-saving situation. Or rather, no, that was a life-saving outcome. Except that my situation wasn't. My life wasn't. Like it was fine. It was mild because I was lucky to be there, right? But now here in the middle of nowhere, it wouldn't be that bad either because I can survive. I have my tent. I have water with me. I have some snacks. So, worst case, I just have to stand here by the road and spend the night here. I have a charged battery, so I can, I can spend the night. I can have some light with me. I can have, I can read on my phone even without internet. So I can do things. It's okay. I should be safe. And as far as I know, there are no predators that I should worry about around here. But then again, snakes, scorpions, things like that. I don't know. Maybe there's more than what I know. I don't know where I am. That's what I don't know right now. You can see some lights on the other side. It's probably a mountainside. Going down a mountain. There's a road that goes forward. We take this right. Oh, barely. There are some bad sections, so I should not relax. I should keep that in mind. It can get surprisingly different very quickly. But yeah, you can see it's very dark right now. Something special about driving in the dark, but you wouldn't want to do that, right? Unless you had to. You know what I'm thinking right now? So if you look at the compilation of videos I have, there is one 22nd of February, 22nd of February, about an owl. I saved an owl on the road, and it was a night road very much like this, and I just saw an animal on the road, tiny baby owl, just staying there, confused. And so I passed it, but then I turned around and I went and I saw it, and it was a tiny baby owl, extremely beautiful, the most beautiful animal you've ever seen. The cutest bird you've ever seen. Big, curious eyes and confused look, very vulnerable. And he tried to fly away, but it couldn't. I don't know if its wing was broken or maybe it cannot fly yet, but it was fully feathered. It just couldn't fly properly. But it was also small, like the size of the hand. and it was just so cute. And I went and I saved it. I put it in a bag, I put it in a box in my trunk. It was a perfect fit for the box. It could breathe. The box has a hole on the top, so it was actually perfectly suitable for that. It was as if it was meant to happen. Wow, what happened with this road here? There's some geological activity going on here that the builders didn't foresee, I think. Oof. Okay, well, yeah. The road yesterday was a bit like this. You know, this is exactly what I was not hoping for earlier today, when I was thinking that it might be a long day, long evening. Is there someone coming? No. But it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Just small sections. It's perfectly fine. Yesterday, once again, I'll repeat it. I cannot stress that enough. It's the worst road I've ever been on. Because yesterday was like that, like for 30 kilometers. For 30 kilometers, it was just pure suffering. Because at some point I got tired. I couldn't keep, you know, I could, but my back hurt, my everything hurt. So it was just so unpleasant. And now when I see that, I just hope it's not the same. I hope it doesn't last. A few sections here and there, it's okay. And again, it was a bit like that, but worse. Not only longer, but also worse. Like the cracks, the spaces between the rocks, it was bigger, so I could feel it on my motorcycle, crashing. It was just terrible. So this is a pleasure to ride on compared to that. So anyway, it just reminds me, this road, about that episode with the baby owl. And the reason why I'm saying that is that I was just thinking how, you know, one by one, every day, there are situations, there are experiences at night and day. I'm compiling all that, right? I'm putting it, I'm documenting it, and then at some point, there will be so much source material to create, to edit into something. You know, I can document, I can compile different night experiences, different night rides, put some music on that. It's just one more reason why doing this is worthwhile. It doesn't matter I'm not making any money from it. It doesn't matter that nobody's even watching this right now. This could be an additional development, but even without it, it's very much worthwhile. And I'm very happy I made this decision to get to this point, because I was also close. Ni hao. Oh wow, I think that was tea, maybe? I was also considering not doing this, you know. For so long I was debating with myself for months whether I should record anything at all, and I had no experience, and it was just so frustrating to think about without knowing. Oh, what is that? A dog? A wolf? Hey. And I'm just happy I did that. I'm happy I found a way. Because basically I had this consideration for a very long time. I want to record, I want to document my journey, but I do not want that activity to interfere with my experience. I did not want to, because I just had so many things to deal with, you know, on a daily basis. So I had plenty to do. And if I had to edit videos, to think about, you know, people and comments and likes and attention and how people would feel and what to write, you know, give it too much thought. Make posts, write about this, you know, Instagram, things like that. It drains a lot of energy from me. And it was just for months I went. But then at the same time, sometimes I recorded things. So I have materials, I have plenty of materials. It's just recorded in a way that is not meant to be for any public consumption, not content in any way. It's more, but there's everything actually. I have 1 terabyte, pretty much, of footage before these videos. These videos now I upload on a daily basis and then I delete the information because I cannot keep it. Like each video is, let me tell you, each video I'm making now, we go left. Each video, several hours long video I'm making now, is about 100 gigabytes plus of footage, okay? I cannot keep that with me. There's no way. So that's the most sustainable form I found of documenting this experience, this mission. I put it all together on a computer in the evening. Doesn't take much time. I just copy paste. I remember during the day if there were some issues like today, I will need to cut. I will need to remove some sections because yeah, I know that the video, there's some smoke in the air. I know that the video and the audio have some interruptions. Wow. It's a little scary. Very little visibility right now. That's why I'm grateful to look on the map. The map is very useful now. I know what's ahead. I don't really know. I cannot see how big the turn is, but on the map I can tell that it's a sharp curve, sharp turn. So anyway, the video is very long, and what I do is I put them together, a little bit of editing just to make sure it's, not make sure, sometimes it slips in, and that's why I've put that in the text under each video. I know they're not perfect, but I tried to remove the worst. So yeah, paying attention here. Make sure it goes smoothly. Okay, everything is okay. The road is a little wet here. Oh, a little uneven, small bump. Small. I have this memory of a very precious moments with a very special girl that I met on the Camino de Santiago. I just forgot what she was saying. Small, like a small step, small hole. How do you say small hole in German? I don't know. Oh, what is this? That's a big shop. Wow. What is that shop? Can we buy something from there? Maybe yes. I want to go and check it out. Let's go and take a look. I'm late anyway. Yeah. Okay. He's going front, not backward. I just want to take a look. Maybe we can buy something from here. Man, I have a whole watermelon with me. And that's waiting for tonight. Oh, look at this spot. Lovely. What do they have here? I just take a look around. I just want to take a look to see what they have here. Ni hao. Wow, I have everything. It's a big local supermarket. Lots of fruits, no prices. There's some smell in the air. I think it's maybe these mushrooms. Beans. Yeah, but I don't see any prices, so it's probably very nice, very worthwhile, but it will take time to... I don't have that time. No, I just go. I go. 谢谢. I go. I don't have time. Santaja. Let's go. Let's go because I don't have time. I do want to not be too late. But I also like taking my time in the evening, you know. There's many hotels. I saw a bunch of hotels. I'll just go. One second. Why do I get that? Okay. Yeah, this is not working. I should have gone. Well, should have gone before him. One more motorcycle store, local mechanic, great to see. Gives me a bit of courage to keep going. If I got stuck there in the mountain, if something happened like earlier and I have no idea what to do and I was alone, I guess I'll just, well, look at this section here. That's what I mean by terrible road. That's how it was yesterday evening. These big cracks and they are super bumpy and sharp and uneven. But yeah, if I was stuck in the mountain, I would just walk. And you see, when you walk 5-10 kilometers, that's 1-2 hours, and you find your way out. These are cool lights on this car. Okay, we are out. Let's go. Oh, I hope that's not police. Passport check. Okay, it's a truck. It will take a long time. I really don't want to get checked again, but it probably will have to get checked. Like yesterday, the day before yesterday. What is going on here? Come on, still 60 kilometers to go? No, 52. Wow, I feel like I'm not progressing at all. Okay, I need to focus, okay? So, I might need to stop recording for a while. By the way, this might look a little, you know, riding in the dark. Anything can happen, as we saw today, in the most unexpected times. You can, your motorcycle can stop, and unless you know how to fix it, or you have what is needed. Yes, you can find yourself in a very unfortunate situation. But right now, I'm very appreciative of the lights that I have, because if you have seen other videos, there's one video, I think it's titled "Don't Take Your Headlights for Granted," and that video is basically recording a problem that I had for weeks, months before that. And that's my front lights weren't working properly, to the point where sometimes they were getting dark. And there is, I have some footage from before. It's not organized, it's on this terabyte, separate terabyte that I mentioned, of being on the highway and my light disappearing. I was driving with no front light, so I had to stick behind other cars, and it was a miserable experience. And what I mean to say is that if you think this is not ideal, it can be so much worse. Now my headlights are working perfectly. See, this is a pleasure to ride compared to what I have done in other circumstances. So yeah, it's truly something to appreciate, because I've seen different, and to the point where I almost feel, yeah, it just makes me happy. Makes me look at the situation and smile. It's not that bad at all. It's not that bad after all. Here, I don't know what's going on. There's a bunch of people on the street. This woman is going, I think, to her garden, maybe to pick some vegetables for salad. That's pretty nice for the evening salad. There was a quad. I used to dream when I was a kid to have a quad. It looked so cool, and I've never ridden one. Never to this day. This motorbike is my first ever motorbike, and so before it I hadn't even ridden a proper motorbike. I had never shifted gears on a motorbike. Can you imagine that? Before I bought this, I didn't know how. And then I bought this one and I rode it for 4,000 kilometers. I learned on the way. And the first days were, that was an interesting period. Getting on this motorcycle for the first time, riding it around, getting used to it. That was that was an experience. Now I feel quite comfortable. There are still some situations, in terms of weight distribution and the backs, that are. I mean, still, I cannot say that I'm perfectly knowledgeable about it, but yeah, I've gained some confidence. I'm quite used to some aspects of riding it. So yeah, it's been a journey. It's been a journey, and a progression since then. I am learning new things every day, and I hope that I'm becoming better rider as a result. I wouldn't point out. I haven't had an accident so far. I fell before I began my journey, the day before. It was rainy, I was a little distracted, and I had no experience with motorcycles, so I pressed the front brake and it slid immediately. There was a guy who cut my road. He stopped in front, and I just saw it a little late as well, because I was looking at the directions on the phone. And yeah, it just split second. I pressed front brake. It was very slippery, exactly at the beginning of the rain. So I fell. I slipped and I fell, and my knee still hurts a bit from then. Like, there's a point in my knee where I hit myself. It didn't seem very serious. There was a bit of pain and superficial wounds. But I think it was a little more than that, because months later, half a year later, I can still feel my skin is a bit numb. Where, whoa, 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 whoa. Ah, my back tire still hit it. I think these bulbs might be very fuel inefficient. Maybe that's why my fuse burned out, because using them and the front lights and charging and heated handlebars. Another motorcycle store, good to see. Hey, how? Just too much, it's true. It's probably hundreds of watts, 100 watts. I mean, maybe it's not that much if you think about it, but it's like an old incandescent light bulb, strong one, hot one. Wow, there's a clear sky. I don't think the camera is good enough to pick up the sky, right? Can we look up briefly? Can you see the sky? Can you see the night sky? Oh, it's actually perfectly clear. Wow, it's beautiful. One moment, okay? Let's just enjoy the moment for a second. Oh no, there's a truck coming. Up. No. No. I wanted... No. Okay. Well. It's a beautiful sky. It's a beautiful sky, and I'm not appreciating it enough. Let's continue, let's keep going. So my phone is not charging at all. Okay, well, so much for the... for the effort. One more car behind me. I hope it's a car, not a truck. Go. This could actually be even better. Now we have somebody in front for reference. We can chase after him. Might help us arrive earlier than otherwise. Right now, we are chasing after the guy with the car. That's not the right way to put it, but I'm riding relatively fast because he's riding fast, so I guess the road is not bad. Except maybe, okay, no. But unfortunately he disappeared. I lost him. But the road is mostly okay, so yeah, it does not seem like there will be a surprise, big, impossible section where I would need to fully stop. And my lights, look at that. I mean, I don't think I can have better than that. For what I mean, yeah, I'm sure there are some better options, like a full, maybe double. Basically, two of those bulbs. I mean, they are lights that will illuminate everything perfectly, right? Like a car. But the car has two, and I have only one. Now I have three, but what's the road here? A little confusing. Okay. Oh, whoa. Don't see much. Okay. Okay, we're making progress. My lights are great right now. That's really valuable. Because, oh man, imagine if my lights go out. I bought this second pair. I have 3 lights now. These 2 tiny ones, they're the 2 lines that you see. But they are very strong. I really like the results. You know, look how powerful they are. Even without my main lights. Let me get on a better section and I'll show you. Without my main lights, they are enough to drive on. So look, I'll turn my lights off. You see? That's solid. That's good. Of course, this is even better. So currently, it's amazing. It's enough for me. But I bought these secondary ones as a backup plan, because I was worrying my main one might, you know, give up. And what would I do? Suddenly my main lights stop. Hopefully not so suddenly, because if I'm on the highway, I think, and my lights disappear, I think I won't be able to react that fast to turn on the other ones. But no, now I will have the other ones on as well, so chances that all 3 go out, very unlikely, right? So this is my insurance, my security insurance. So that's the reason why I bought them, and it's not only for security, but they just make, see, this additional light. I didn't expect that, to be honest. I didn't expect they exceed my expectations by far. I would have been happy with just providing a bit of visibility for oncoming traffic, you know, a bit of more security. I thought they were yellow. I didn't know that they were changing the lights. So you have also these white ones complementing my main ones. That's amazing. You also have I didn't know that they were changing colors. You have the blue ones. You can use them during the day, in rainy weather, for instance. You have the yellow ones for the fog. And you have the emergency ones, blue and yellow, blinking. That's truly awesome. I used it the other day when I ran out of gas. It didn't make a difference. Nobody stopped because of them, but still, you know, you can use them also in the rain, in the fog. Very valuable to have. Incredible. That's 5 euros, 4 euros even. Maybe less, maybe 3 euros, 3.5. It's just nothing. 1 meal, 1 sandwich. Can you imagine? So valuable things you can buy in China for nothing. Okay, the road is more or less straight right now. 49 kilometers, come on man, I'm not progressing at all, I feel. 40 kilometers on my phone. For some reason, feels like... Okay, slow down. I didn't slow down enough. That was a bit of a strong hit that I took. Yeah, not proud of myself about this moment. Could have handled it a little better, but it's also because I'm going fast, and yeah, anyway, I think the motorcycle absorbed it, took it. It's a bad girl. It's weird to refer to it as a she, as a her. I don't know, somebody told me that and I'm thinking about it. It's told me in English, vehicles are she, car, motorcycle. To me it's more like a him, it. it's it, but more like a he. Because, you know, especially because of the things it's enduring with me on top, so it's a bit difficult to think of it in the female form. But this flower is meant to make it more feminine a little bit. A strong girl, a strong bad girl. Actually, a very good girl, not a bad girl at all. A very good girl. Okay, I'm so grateful for these lights. Like, they allow me to go fast. I think I might get even more light if I clean them up. I think at this point it's probably a bit dirty. But now it's good enough, I don't want to stop. We keep going. Look at the roads and the curves ahead. Oh, that's a little tricky. Oh, okay. Good reaction on time. I don't want to get out of the road though. Look at this road. Imagine this road. 30 kilometers, 40 kilometers. Oh. I expect it will happen again, but I really don't look forward to that moment. Okay. We leave this one behind us. We put on the long lights. And we have to pay attention because this looks a little slippery. I think there's somebody. No, nobody coming. Oh, this looks a little bit slippery. Slide left. Okay. Another. Oh, wow, this is even more special section. What happened here? Okay, not too bad. Okay, we are actually going on the highway now. Look, well, trucks, yes, that's what it means. But hopefully it will be, and it's wet. Hopefully it will mean that the road will be better now and we can really arrive. No problem. But yeah, it means trucks as well. Gas station. I don't know which one that is, but it's a good one, I guess. It's a good location. I haven't seen one for a while. Okay, can we pass this guy? I don't know if he's the one. No, he's not the one making the road wet, which is good. I don't like a wet road. CG Land Highway G227. I hope this road is okay. It doesn't mean, if it's a national road, it doesn't mean it's a good road. It goes slight right, I mean left. Now I put long lights and we are okay. And now we hope Man, there's not much visibility, you know. So little visibility. Actually, almost better to have the truck in front, to be honest. If he catches up with me, he might now downhill. I might let him overtake. Oh, there's another one, so. Let's just make it. That's good, I can see front. It's not a sharp turn. I can go a little further out now. Make the turn easier. There you go. Okay, now we're good. Go back in the center. Okay, I'm happy I have enough gas for all of this. I have more than enough. You have, basically when you travel like this long distance, it's a consideration I have every day. To the point where I wonder if I should get an extra spare fuel tank. But, I mean, honestly the situations that I've had that have been a little more complicated, like running out of gas yesterday, they are not because of the environment. It's because partially because of the circumstances and mostly because of me. It's just simple as that. I avoid one gas station, I avoid another. I don't like the price, and then at some point I find myself without gas. You know, this is the nature of doing this type of undertaking. Even if you go with a bicycle, you can find yourself with your bicycle, you know, braking, even though bicycles are much simpler. So that's the thing, a good bicycle, you can probably maintain it reliably. You don't expect much to break there, right? And you can have everything you need to repair it yourself. For the regular things that might break. You don't expect the frame to break. You don't expect your pedals to break. So there are some things that, yeah, you can probably fix a lot of it yourself. Not much electrical things. While motorcycle, it's a lot of electricity, and it provides a lot. The motorcycle, I can charge everything. I have my camera. I have so many things. What is this guy doing? Respect distance. So it can happen to anybody, right? To get stuck in the middle of nowhere. That's the nature of this experience. In many ways, it was expected. It was just a question of time. And in a way, I was very lucky with the circumstances. I couldn't have a better timing than that, really. With the mechanic nearby, who gave me internet, and then the owner of the store being online and replying and giving us advice and actually solving the problem. There you go, with assistance from afar. And I don't speak Chinese. That's a big problem. If I'm alone, I could still call him, but then we won't be able to understand each other. So I might organize a video call, maybe with another friend who speaks English, and then three of us, we can troubleshoot if I have internet. I don't have internet, that's another problem altogether. And that reminds me that maybe I should invest also in that, because like, what do I need money for, if not for this journey? You can go, yes. For 50 euros I can buy an iPhone that can work with 5G, and that might be a very worthwhile investment actually. The map applications it can use are also better. I could put a map on it, and on the computer I could In the evenings I could have 5G connection in the hotels. 5G is very widespread in China. Yeah, it's probably the smartest thing to do, and I haven't done that yet. And I could even buy one with a broken screen. I really don't care. That might make it even cheaper, as long as it has wireless charging. Would be great, so you can stay here fully charged all day. And okay, go. And I can keep my phone in my pocket. It can stay. Basically, I'll use it only for pictures. And now that I lost my other phone, I actually need to do that. Yeah, I guess I have to do that, right? There's no. Yeah, I guess the circumstances really pushed me in that direction. That's very unlucky that I lost my other phone. It seems like it's not appearing anywhere. Nobody has called me for it. Maybe maybe somebody found it, but they don't know who it belongs to. That's very unfortunate. It's one more thing I need to do, actually, to message all the hotels. Make sure I get a reply from them, and that if they find a phone that they know, at least to make sure that nobody found it. But yeah, I'm taking a mental note. I need to buy that second phone, 5G. Actually, it doesn't have to be an iPhone, but now I'm thinking if I buy one, I could just use AMAP, I could use other applications. Go, 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 go. I'm not very powerful. I'm sure the car behind me wants to go faster than me, but... Okay, we are good. Oh, look at that. No lights at all, no reflection at all. Small front lights. How is this guy driving? But they're going slowly, so I guess it's enough. A little bit of light. But you know, he's generating power. He can have... It doesn't cost much. I guess they just don't bother. You can get a better light. Oh, also my handlebars. Okay, yeah. Okay, several things are not working. Disconnected. My handlebars and my charger not working. So basically, yeah, basically only the computer is working. How is the computer working? I don't really know. And the others are not. But I need to open again. The guy behind me has his long lights. So annoying. It's very little visibility, but it's still nice that you have some on the road. And all these things are secondary. Charger, handlebars, that's fine. I can do that later. My neck is really hurting. I think it's also because of the cold. I think the guy is trying to overturn here. There's a bad spot to choose to do that. Here is a little better, yeah. Go ahead. Well, that's how it is to drive at night. I think most of today's video will be about that, about my experience driving at night. Since I experienced that episode where my motorbike died for a second. for an hour, but then we resurrected it, fortunately. Came back to life. And we will arrive. 30 kilometers to go, come on. Come on, we'll make it. I'll stay late tonight as well. I don't care, I'll stay late. I'll find myself a nice hotel with internet, warm, be on my own and enjoy the evening. I'll put on some movie, I'll do some writing. I have my watermelon. I can't wait. That's what keeps me going. Every day I'm like that. I make up something in my mind in the evening to look forward to, and there's always, at the very least, it's just arriving and watching something on a movie, a warm shower, small things like that. It's make me so excited. Go. Yes, you're a big truck. You're faster than me. Okay. So that's my life right now. If you are a friend, I have so many friends that I would love to share this with. I need to do that. I just have to do some things. I have some work to do, my friends. I'm sorry I didn't do this earlier. Lots of lights. If you are my friend, this is my life. If you know me well, you might have never imagined this, but if you knew me even better, you might have thought it's just a matter of time. Because this is a little bit crazy, and I have done a little bit crazy things in my life, of which this is one more rather than the only one. And I think that's a life worth living. And I'm happy about that. It's man's search for meaning, but in a very, in my own way. In a singular way. Slow down. Okay, we're good. It's a few turns ahead. Oh, I could really take a break. I probably should. My neck is hurting. I think that's the wind. That's nothing else. Okay, traffic. Mom, Dad, don't worry, okay? Майко, татко, не се притеснявайте, всичко е наред, всичко е под контрол. Извинявайте, че говоря на английски в такива важни моменти. Когато говоря, от сега нататък, когато се обръщам към вас, винаги ще бъде на български, за да се разбираме. Въпреки, че не съм сигурен дали стигате вие до тези моменти. Знам, че и за вас не е лесно толкова часове всеки ден да ги обработвате. Но надявам се, че не само за мен, но и за вас това е интересно изживяване, интересни моменти и може да ги изпитате от вкъщи. На компютър, на телефон, на телевизора. Можете да седнете зад мотора на волана и да изживеете това, което изживява сина ви в момента. Не е лесно. Не е лесно, но не бих го заменил в момента за почти нищо на света. Сами си избираме кръстовете, които да носим. Може би това не е правилната метафора, но ще обърна отново на английски. Надявам се, че не е проблем. So that was a short practice of my Bulgarian, and actually it's very useful to do that. I think I'll be doing it more often. Switch languages, because I need to do that because I don't talk otherwise. I don't practice my language skills. So what more use can these monologues, endless monologues, day-long monologues be dedicated to, used for, than then practicing things like that, right? I mean, chances are maybe nobody will ever see these things. Not nobody, that's impossible, but not many people. So I shouldn't care that much about. I shouldn't be that perfectionist and worry about small things. In English, how do you say that? I shouldn't sweat. Ni hao. I shouldn't sweat the small things. And most of all these things that I worry about, they're small things. Like the videos not being amazing or too long, or oh, it's a nice place to have some food, even though it's a little late now. Oh, you know what? Pu'er. We're going to Pu'er. And Pu'er means I can go and get my favorite burger. Oh, one more thing to look forward to tonight. I can't wait. How many kilometers? 27. That's pretty much Segovia. Segovia to home. That alleviates my back pain, my neck pain, everything. That feeling. Segovia, from Segovia to Vegas de Matute, it's half an hour by car. It's a little faster than what I ride, but less than an hour by motorcycle. And this is a good road, national road. Almost the same. It's like coming back home from Segovia. It's a piece of cake, no problem at all. So I'm almost there. Practically, I've arrived. I've arrived. Almost. Shall we pass him? It's nice to have all his smoking. Hey! There is some power in this motorbike when you need it. It delivers. It delivers. Beautiful Dulcinea. Powerful, strong Dulcinea. She hasn't given up on me for almost 30,000 kilometers now, 12,000 and a half. There were a few moments, like today, like yesterday, but hey, this is mostly my fault. It's not hers, it's not yours. So, hey, yeah, I think I shouldn't do that. Not on camera anyway, otherwise it will only disprove my hopes that I'm not insane, that I haven't lost my mind. Look at the moon. Look at the moon. The sun left us, but the moon is by our side. And that's almost as good. Beautiful moon. You see that? Half moon. I hope you can see that. I'm surprised my camera is still working and my microphone. City. I didn't see the rest, but we have lights. We made it. I have the room. I haven't booked it yet, but basically we Yuan Road. I imagine this is more or less the beginning of Pu'er. Maybe not yet, but almost. And there's probably a lot of interesting places around here. This might be a nice spot. You know what? Tomorrow I'll spend a bit of time here. I'll look at the map. I have so many things to do when I arrive now. We made it, my friends. We made it to the city. Still 14 kilometers to go, but it feels, this light, when I see these lights, I just feel saved. can go fast now, no problem, 7 kilometers. You want to see how fast I can go? Let's try to find out. $69, $70. Honestly, this is probably the fastest I'm usually comfortable with. $70 kilometers per hour. Sometimes I can do 80. See if we can hit 80. And remember, this motorcycle is quite heavy. It's 2 people. It's in practice, it's 2 people. See, when I press the pedal, the kilometers slow down, decrease. So this motorcycle, 125 cc, and it can give you so much. It can give you everything you want, everything you need. That is the case with me. It's given me so much already. I'm not sure what the speed limit here is actually. Might be 70. I think it's 70 because this is a main road. I can stop this now, no problem. Yeah, in moments like this, it does feel good to get on a highway. And going forward, I actually might do that. If I find myself in another situation like this, I would consider getting on the motorway if there's one nearby, and just do distance. In the evening, there's nothing to appreciate around. So if I find myself in this situation, you just take the best roads, the wider, the most well-maintained, and you just press the gas. Okay, green light. Green light. That's the title of a book. In my case, an audiobook that I experienced. I'm seeing there a big gate. I wonder what's that? Huh. What are these beautiful lights? What do they signify? It's a moon. That's a Muslim moon, no? Pu'er. I don't know if there's a Muslim community around here. Interesting to see. Yeah. I don't know what I was saying. Basically, I'm happy that I am almost there. Once again, this motorbike, one more day. We made it, one more day. How many more? Only destiny knows. But I'm grateful that this day is soon successfully coming to a conclusion. This road is very nice. Look how many motorbikes are parked there. What is this place? Hear some noise. I don't know if it's coming from me in the motorbike or from elsewhere. I think it's coming, some noise from coming, like a whistle. Let me just book that place and just be done with that. View on map. Too close, too close. Come on, go. Go if you want to turn. Directions and Google Maps. Yes, please add. And that's where we're going. Now there's some sounds like whistles. I think that's birds. Let me turn the microphone off. Can you hear that? Enjoying my arrival, taking my time to appreciate this. Look how beautiful the city is, how welcoming. Spacious streets, bright lights, clean, lots of trees everywhere, not much traffic, pleasant weather, it's not cold, it's warm, it's fresh rather, it's not even warm, it's warm, it's not hot. Today was a day, a different day than before, different day than I've had before, challenging, very challenging, we overcame, new problem we solved, the new experience we gained, and I say we, but I think it's very rightfully used in this case because I'm sharing all that. I'll spend some time tonight to bring that video up. I hope it's not very technical out. The corrupted techniques. We also things. Here we slow down. And I can even try to find a tasty restaurant. 3.9 kilometers, 2.7. Why? 4 in total, okay. Tasty and okay, we go forward. Am I recording this? Yes, I am. I think the problem with my with my earlier recordings, maybe in general, I haven't found that to be a consistent factor, but maybe that could be it. I think it might be overheating my camera, my SD card rather. It might be overheating. Because today, earlier today was sunny. It was a little warm to the touch. And some SD cards are stopping in the middle of the road. I almost didn't see it. Oh! Very change. 6 kilometers, 8 kilometers, wow, there's so many. But there is one over here. There is one going straight. Let me actually see where we are going. And now we go better to able to judge. Oh, and this one should do the trick. And here we can take a right. They want to turn. Okay, let's go. This is a whole section of the market, night market. Maybe it's also something I want to do. Today is a little late though. It's kind of heavy. A little late. Let me see how the hotel looks like. Oh, I haven't even done my booking yet. Select rooms, junior room, standard. Look at the lights of these two taxis, they're perfectly synchronized. That's funny. The yellow lights on top of the two taxis. Let's see if they change. You see, they're perfectly synchronized. That's funny, no? Curious. Oh, what is there to the left? Lots of lights, beautiful lights. It's so good to have made it after a tough day. Look at these lights. Wow. Wow, what is this area? What is this area? I want to go there. I think that's the... Wow. I think I'll just go there for a walk. How can I not do that? There's a burger as well, tasting. Wait. No, I'll go and check it out, okay? Take a look. Maybe this is the way, that's where this is what I'm going. Let's do it, that's exploration, that's nice night exploration, we can do that. Can I go through here? It's a little bit on the limit. Made it in. Okay. So wait, this way, there's a way. What is this place here? Okay, that's not where my hotel is, but that's the tasting restaurant, and I bet that there's an ice cream as well here, and I would so much appreciate. Here's something happening around here. Is it fireworks? What is happening? Tasting. Where is... Ah, it's over there on the corner. Look close. Fireworks. Wow. Look at all these lights. Look at all the smoke over there. something happening on the other side. I cannot go there with motorcycle. Something happening though. Oh. I can go. Where can I go? Oh, over here. I need a bit of walk. I cannot go directly home to the hotel. Let's go for a short walk. Oh, it feels so good to have made it to the city. Look, normal life, good life. It wasn't easy to get to this point today. Challenging day. There's not much happening here. I thought maybe there was some, something going on, but I think it's just a normal central area. I didn't see the ice cream, so I think I won't have much time to enjoy tonight doing this. Maybe I can stay one more day. I don't really know if I have a reason to stay tomorrow. Yeah, I'll be back. I'll be going back. Not much to do here. Hello. Cute kids. Cute kids saying hi. But anyway, I'm going back. Let me show you my face of relief that I made it all the way. Today was a tough day. Man, when the motorbike stopped, I really was not sure what to do. Yeah, I lack experience. There's that, but I'm learning, and today was such a valuable lesson. I learned how to fix one problem that could turn out to be quite common. It's so valuable because it was in controlled circumstances, more or less. I had people around me, and in the end I found even a mechanic and I had internet, and so it was good practice for what can happen and most likely will happen again in the future. So trying to look at the bright side of that. The other side is that it got dark. Darker side is that it got dark and late. So once again I arrived late, which was not the objective today. I was going to arrive around 6 today. I had plenty of things planned to do in the evening. But anyway, I'm back to my motorcycle. I'll be heading for the burger place. Hopefully it will be open. Yeah. Yes. And then rest and plenty of things to do on the computer. That's the plan. That's a cool perspective my motorbike has from here. But basically I've opened it up. I want to take a look at what we did today because I believe some things are disconnected because I cannot charge my phone. Charger doesn't work, and neither the heated handlebars. So there are some things we didn't
plug properly. I need to take a look on that. So that's what I'm spending my evening. It's around 11 o'clock now, but I figure I need to do this sooner or later, so better to do it now than tomorrow. Now it's a bit more fresh, cold, so I don't sweat. So anyway, I hope to fix it. And here is exactly the issue. I took the battery out, and when I look behind, and I was thinking I didn't fit properly earlier, when I look behind, what do we see? We see these two loose cables, and they need to connect here. So yeah, we found the problem. I'll solve it now. I think I need to change the fuse as well, but I think I'll need to do that later. Okay, so now you have the 4 of them connected. These were the 2 missing ones, 4 in total. So in theory, now turn on the motorcycle. Okay, this works. Nice. Heated handlebars. And what else was the problem? And you see this blue light? That's the charger. Okay, everything works. I'll put it back all together, and my bags as well, and I'll go and rest and prepare for tomorrow. I'm learning. And that's my modest but wonderful room. I arrived at last and will spend the night. I still have some work to do on the computer, plenty of things to do. I don't know if I'll be able to do everything now. All the things I mentioned during the video. But I'm glad the motorbike is okay. I fixed the small electrical issues. And now I am in bed at last. What a day. A little crazy. Let's see tomorrow.